Okay, all right. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And this past week has just been crazy. uh, would I call it an all-time low? I don't know if that's the right word to use for it, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel great. So, you know how I said that I went on a call with a client last week and we had this good rapport and everything. Guess what? Ghosted, man. I've just been ghosted, and it's to be completely honest, it actually sucks so bad. Like it's so painful because it's just like I thought we had a great rapport. I thought we had, agreed we were moving forward. You said you're looking forward to working with me, and it's just like now I can't even hear from you or anything. So that feels very bad. And I guess part of the takeaway or lesson that I should have from that is that I should have presented the offer directly on the call, maybe than sending a proposal over. I don't know, but even sending a proposal over, she responded. There was no criticism, not criticism. There was nothing like, oh, this isn't cool or anything. There was nothing like that, and I guess one of the reasons is also very painful is because I know for a fact that unless we work together, the chances that she's going to move forward on her own with it is like very low because that's the nature of the people in this niche that I serve. Like I've been on calls several times. I still followed up on somebody that I got on a call with this Saturday, right? And I asked them, okay, the person they end up going forward with me, and I asked, okay, how's your funnel going up? And it's just like I'm yet to do it, and this is like a month after you're yet to do it. I was like, if you had just moved on with this, we would have like you probably would have started generating leads for your business by now because I would have worked with you to make sure that like okay you actually get an ROI from what I did for you. But now you're still stuck where you are and you're just like don't worry, don't worry. I'm just like man, like why are you doing this to yourself? So it's I guess part of why I'm feeling bad is that when these guys don't work with me, knowing what I know about how I can help structure their business and all of that, it just seems like I'm doing them a disservice. So it's just like, oh, is it that I suck at sales? I wouldn't even say that necessarily. I think I'm not yet gotten the volume of prospects I need on calls. That's one of them. And two, it may just be the nature of the niche I'm working with. And three, I could also like suck at sales also. But think of it, I didn't even present an offer on the call. So I think that's kind of a mistake. I think I should have presented the offer on the call. But who knows? I'll still talk to other more established people in the industry and find out what they think about it. So that's something, and that's really sucked last week. So the other thing that I'm thinking about, or the other thing that happened last week rather, was that I kind of did like this vulnerable post to a group, a high level free group that I'm on, right? And got so much engagement, got so much this traction from the group, and a lot of people kind of like reached out and stuff like, okay, why are you in business? And this is who I think you should serve, and all of that. I'm not giving you enough context, right, on this. So I basically put out a post saying that like, hey, I'm trying to like get more clients, and this that, but I'm a dentist who is like entering the marketing world from not a first world country and all of that. So I gave context and like think about it. The advices that started pouring in. It's just like there. But the reason why I opted to do that in the first place was because I first of all have a visibility problem. So I'm like, okay, I need people to know that I exist. And I'm okay with being vulnerable about the shortcomings I have, as far as I do it in an honest way and in a way that's full of like integrity. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't mean I'm not skilled at my job. I'm just gonna tell you that like I'm very skilled. I'm going to prove that I'm very skilled in that same post, but yet tell you the struggles that I am having. So I did that and generated quite the buzz. Okay, so the other thing was in putting out that post, I knew that I was going to put it in a group full of like entrepreneurs, seven figures. It was a free group that somehow I found myself there. So I was like, I had to put it in that group and just like lay out that like, okay, this is happening. I knew I would get some advice if I knew how to like shift through the advice and look for what's valuable. So that's also something. So a lot of the advice I got was like, this dental field is something you want to look at, like finding a way to sell dentists in diaspora or even within your country and all of that. But they don't have enough context on my country. So I was like, okay, I hear you, but yeah. But definitely looking at the dental field as a whole and like maybe finding a way around it is something that I would look at strongly. I've been talking to like several people about it. So, but right now, I think the plan I have is still worth pursuing, which is like go after these people, and I have a plan for this month which I've started executing. But to me, I've executed it a little not as good as the way I would have wanted to. So, but the plan is still in motion, and it's been bringing like in quote prospects to my DM and all of that. But also, I want to work with like very serious people, people who want to move their business really forward. So that's what last week was like for me. It just felt like a whole lot of things happening all at once, and yeah. So there's like stuff to think about. Yeah, there's also stuff that happened concerning like I'm trying to get a Stripe account. Stripe is not exactly allowed in my country, so but I found that there's a way around it to get a legit Stripe account, even though it's not allowed. So I'm trying to put that one in place. To put that one in place, I kind of need my international passport, so I'm trying to sort out that one. So it's just like a lot of expenses and money is just like leaving to sort out these things, all because I want to build this. But I look at everything as like this is an asset I'm trying to build, right? So, and in the process of building these assets, these are some of the costs that I have to pay. So I'm just like, okay, I will do these things as far as it makes sense, and I'm not putting myself at great financial risk. But there is a lot of financial risk involved. But I'm trying to be very smart and calculated about how I go about this thing. So this is the journey, man. As at yesterday and the first day, I was like lost in thoughts and like, but it's what I signed up for, right? And to be honest, I'm still loving it and enjoying the journey. As far as I make it worth it for me, like I'm putting the level of effort and um, work that is required to get the outcome I want. So that's pretty much it on my end. I'm going to make this work for me. So as you might have noticed, this video is freezing. I do not know why it's freezing yet. I don't know why. I've been recording with the same phone for a while now and never froze until like maybe the last three videos. And I decided freezing. I don't know why it's freezing. Also means I have to probably look at getting a better phone or like freeing up some space and all of that. I've tried doing that, but it hasn't quite worked out. So just be with me. These videos are freezing. I'll find a way to fix it, even if it means like getting a new device and all of that. So, but one thing you want to really watch out for is that like I'm going to like get a better setup, like a better content setup, just for you know, yeah. I think that is like long overdue. So whether a new phone is part of that setup is what I'm like weighing the costs of. So, but that's pretty much it. I'm happy to like talk about this with you guys, and please drop your comments. Let me know what you think about my journey, the videos you're watching so far, and all of that. And look forward to sharing another video with you next week.